Gemini, I am so sorry. I was just babbling and I didn't realize that my battery had died. I was just up there talking and then I looked and the screen was black. Like, what the hell? I was in the zone, Gemini. So let's get into your tarot and see what Spirit has for you. Gemini, tarot messages. And then we'll follow through with a few cards with the intuitive life coach. I think I kind of ended off talking about my son because I know a lot of y'all are very caring people. And I was talking about how my son, anytime a friend calls him 3 o'clock in the morning, he's like, okay, I'm going to get up and go change that tire. If somebody needs to move, it's like, I'm going to help you. So I think the message is Spirit is like, okay, you have a good heart, but don't put yourself on the back burner, you guys. Help the people around you, of course, but also, make sure that you're completing things that are for you because some of you are not completing your projects, your tasks. And this may be that it is a welcome distraction for you. But I feel like at the end of the day, some of you are not reaching that full potential because you're helping everybody else reach their full potential, Gemini. All right, so let's see. Five of Cups in a reverse, release from sadness, moving on, making new plans. So we have something that opens up for you. Let's see. We have, was this in the reverse? Hold up. Let me make sure. Gemini, put them back the right way. All righty. Okay. All right, so yeah, it was in the reverse. Honesty, openness, getting caught. Now, this could be having to talk about things. If this was a breakup, if this was something that you move forward from, this is like, let's talk about it. Something needs to be talked about. Three of Swords and, I'm sorry, Seven of Swords. I feel like that something could have been taken, and it's like, let's talk about this. If this is an energy, I don't know why I'm getting there may be an idea that was taken from you. Some of you, I think, are being used by someone. Um, but Spirit is kind of like, we want to make something right. So I hope that connects because that's what I got. Tower in reverse, though, yeah. Some type of disaster, something that came in. You may have caught somebody lying or stealing something from you. And you may have moved away or moved on from something like that. It's like, I don't want this energy. And then we have precaution. Um, Somebody's having a hard time with change in their life, and it looks like that they are going through. High Priestess in the upright, trust your intuition, higher powers are guiding you. And then we have you, Queen of Swords, whether you male or female, independent, straight talking. Spirit is like trust your intuition. We have security, prosperity coming in, and then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, facing fears, looking forward, new opportunities coming in. And we have the Six of Wands in reverse, betrayal, demotion, under pressure, being taken advantage of. So we have you moving away from something that's sad and deciding, I want to be honest, I want to be open with things. And you probably are connecting with new people, but then we get something that comes to the surface and it's like, I got to deal with it. The Tower is, I want to avoid it, but I think I need to deal with it. And then we have the High Priestess, and Spirit is like, no, you can't overlook it. It's time for you to look at things the way that they need to be. Put your big boy drawers or your big girl panties on and let's do this. And it looks like that you are. This could have been some really great financial opportunity that came in for you too. If this was also worried that a job situation was stolen from you or some money was stolen from you or something was taken away, it looks like Spirit puts you in a better position to come back in. Like, come on, let's build this money up. And I do see you facing fears. Some of you, there may be some changes in your life that you're going to have to make to bring in this finances, but I see you wanting to move forward. Then we have the Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse, and this is betrayal, feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back, demotion. I'm not seen in the same light as I thought I was. And we have Five of Wands, conflict, battles, bickering, pettiness. And I doubt you want to be a part of this because this is not Gemini's energy. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse, though. Um, Incompetent, overbearing. Um, Somebody is pushing you to kind of reveal that shadow energy, and you don't want to do it. But there's a betrayal that comes in. This could be people talking about you, and we did see that. We saw something in the groups where there was people that were talking. This could be with a job. This could be with an organization, and it's pettiness. The conflict is pettiness, and it's making you have to stand your ground. We have withdrawn, Three of Cups, reverse, untrustworthy friends, loss of group. I can't trust you. I can't build with you. So what gets you there? Spirit shows you something, something you don't want to see, something that is being, there's a feeling of being taken advantage of, whether this is in a relationship, whether this is something from the past, because it looks like you had something that came in and you moved away from it. And some of you, it looks like that you may have walked right back into some similar energy. Could this be losing or leaving a job, and then you get, because it's messy, these people are just messy, and then you get a job and you go into this situation and they're messy again? Or is this coming out of a messy relationship and then getting into another messy relationship? There's something where you're not utilizing your intuition, and Spirit is like, use your intuition. They're calling you out twice with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. In the first one, we have you in the upright, where it's like, okay, let's make this connection, Spirit. Let's bring in some type of prosperity. Let me face these fears. Let me move forward and get these opportunities. And then something else comes in and you get stabbed in the back and you feel like, I'm taking advantage of fucking again. Now we got pettiness coming in, and now it's like, okay, I'm getting tired of this. I'm withdrawing from these people because these people are untrustworthy friends or lost a group. So say this is not a job. Say this is people that you deal with. It's almost like, you fucked me once, you fucked me twice, you fucked me three times. Why do I keep coming back to get fucked? Maybe you like it. I don't know. But from this energy with this King of Swords in reverse, you don't. It's like, okay, I want to fuck you now. I just went all wild with that, Gemini. But it's like, I don't trust you. I can't trust you. And I'm withdrawing from this. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Downfall, loss of control. And then this is showing with the Four of Pentacles. Some of you may have somebody that's pulling your money. And we saw that in the first part. People coming in there, they're taking your money, but they're not giving you what you need out of it, or it's not really reciprocated. Because it looks like then it puts you in a situation where, say you're buying steak for somebody all week, you look at your bank account and then it's like, damn it, I can't even buy steak for me. I have to eat ramen noodles because I bought steak for these people. So it's almost like, be careful that you are not putting someone ahead of yourself, because then it looks like that there's unexpected downfall. We come up here with money. I'm doing good. I'm living a good life. I'm living a good life. Ain't going back and forth with you ninjas. I'm living a good life. And then we got untrustworthy friends, conflict, betrayal. Like, I've been taking care of you. I've been good to you. And then you do me dirty like this, talk about me behind my back. I don't fuck with you no more. And then there's a loss of money because you look in your bank account and it's like, damn it, I did all that for them. Now I don't have this. And then we have the Page of Swords in reverse, slander, deception. Oh, you can't help them anymore. So now they want to talk crappy about you, Gemini. The Magician, manipulating. They think they know you. They're pushing buttons. They're trying to get into your head. And the thing about it is, you were kind of cool with it up here. Now it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. So if you have people that are playing games with you, using you, yeah, we got manipulation twice. We have manipulation. Somebody's using seduction too. This could be somebody's like, you look good tonight. Pick up that Chinese food on your way over here. You pay for it. You're like, okay. There's manipulation with seduction. So we got different. We got somebody that is manipulating through gossip and slander, and then we got manipulation through seduction. We got conflict and bitterness, gossip. So some of you untrustworthy friends, you need to look at the people that you're dealing with, because some people just are in the circle because of materialism. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, greedy, hoarding. And then it brings in some type of imbalance with Temperance reverse for you. some of you, I think that you are putting yourself in a position that is causing some type of insecurity. We get the Eight of Wands in reverse, quarrels, wasted efforts. Why did I waste my time with you? But it makes you feel insecure. And we saw that crown upside down, and I told you that. I think there's somebody in the family house sector or something that's making you feel very insecure. They're trying to mess with your head. And that's really hard to do with an air sign. So there's you. I don't know what other planets, of course, in your charts, but typically Gemini, out of all the air signs, is the least easy to manipulate because they think. I mean, these people, y'all are thinkers, like you're way ahead. By the time the conversation is even had, you're already you're already in a whole different stratosphere with it. It's like my son, I have to play catch up with him. And I'm a Libra, and I'm a very logical person, and I'm a thinker also, but he's way advanced. So for somebody to get over on y'all, why? Especially when the high priestess is upright. Trust your intuition. Trust what you feel. Some of you you're being shown things and you're still not feeling it. You're still not going by it. There's manipulation. There is being taken advantage of this month. Do not let somebody take advantage of you. You're way too smart for that. If you're doing it, it's because you see it and you're okay with doing it. But just like with the bone curios, some of you are putting yourself behind people. You're giving people the best that you have, and then when it comes to you, you're eating the ramen noodles. Why? There's an insecurity. Something's wrong with self-esteem. And it won't apply for everybody because some Geminis, their self-esteem is out the fucking roof. So I don't even know. This doesn't compute. It does not compute. But I mean, there could be things. We have a tower moment. Something may have happened because we saw you coming away from sadness or something that fell apart. And maybe some of you haven't healed from that or recuperated from that. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What's going on, Spirit? Speaking up. Your soul is guiding you to stand your light and speak your truth. Core values. Follow your heart. And make your values a priority. Make you a priority. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Really, that sums it up. Because that's what the whole reading has been about. Soulmate energy is there, but there is maybe some confusion. Maybe this is somebody that makes you feel so good that you want to do everything for them. Because we are connecting. And there may be, I want to be connected to you. So we have a relationship with a soulmate, and it's like you're very connected. Some of you, maybe this person that's able to manipulate you is a soulmate connection, and that's why they're able to do this. So there's this energy of speaking up, go by your core values, and then we have authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are. So I think some of you are living for another person. Could be a child. Soulmate doesn't have to be just romantic. This could be actually a child or somebody very close to you. But we have fear. So you're scared to be who you really are. Authentic self-expression. It's like I want to be who I am, but maybe you feel more comfortable with being in the background and pushing somebody else forward. And it's not anything necessarily wrong with that, Gemini. But it could also be, too, that you're afraid to be who you really are because maybe you think this person won't love you or they're going to change up. The source. This is being connected to light. This is also, to me, a therapy. This could be, I need to go reach out to somebody. I need to get back to the foundation, to the core of who I am, because some of you have lost yourselves in a job, in a relationship, and you're being used or you're being taken advantage of because you possibly are living for somebody else. Hidden treasure. You have the untapped potential just waiting to be explored. Yeah, you're not putting yourself first. You're putting somebody else or something else first. And Spirit is like, assert yourself, speak up, your priority. But the priority goes to the other person because it's such an amazing connection or it's a very strong connection that you have lost yourself in the energy. Now, Libras typically do that. I've seen a lot of Libras lose themselves in relationships, but I haven't seen too many Geminis do it. But I do know that sometimes, there's a mutable thing where it can be like, I can be whatever you want me to be. But there's a fear also of being who you are. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do for this person. Excuse me. But there is a problem when you are not being who you are because you're scared to. You're not tapping into who you really are, what your talents are, what your purpose is, because you're opening all this up for this other person. It's a beautiful thing, but it's almost like you're sacrificing yourself to make somebody else happy. And I think the question is, what do you need to do to make you happy? Because both of you can be. You don't have to sacrifice this, but you're more afraid to live than this person is. And they know that. And that's why they're pulling from you. It's like, I know this Gemini is not going to do what they need to do for themselves. They're not going to put themselves out there. So let me go ahead and take this energy when they should be like, okay, let's do this together. Let's build together. This could be a toxic soulmate, because if it's not, a toxic soulmate wouldn't, they would take, 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 take. A healthy soulmate that wants to heal would be like, let's build together, let's heal together. And I don't feel like some of you are with this person. So be careful on these connections, you guys, whether this is friendships or love. If you have somebody that is willing to just allow you to keep taking care of them and they take from you, there's a problem with that. That's a one-sided relationship. It's not reciprocated. They give you just enough to keep you there. This could be a job that gives you just that $1 raise, or not even that 10-cent raise, just to keep you there. Because they know that you have hidden talents and they know that you can move forward and do some amazing things on your own. But why, when they can keep you stuck? Interesting, right? Maybe not something that you need to be caught up in. And some of you, I think you're going to get some clarity. But Spirit is saying that you have opportunities that are opening up, but don't put yourself behind somebody else. Don't allow them to take these opportunities away, because really it would be on you. It's not the only person. People are going to do what they feel like they can get away with. And if they can get away with it, they're going to do it. And Spirit is saying, assert yourself, be authentic, let go of your fear, step up for you. All right, Gemini, love y'all.